Antifragile Mindset. Most people think stress breaks them, but certain stressors make you stronger, like how lifting weights tears muscle so it can rebuild bigger. This is called being antifragile. You don't just survive pressure, you gain from it. Instead of breaking under stress, you upgrade. It's a cheat code because you turn chaos itself into a growth engine while others collapse under it. The difference between fragile and antifragile people is how they interpret pain. Fragile minds see pain as punishment. Antifragile minds see it as data and fuel. This mindset lets you thrive in environments where others burn out. Reframe challenges as training sessions. Lost money? That's your tuition fee for learning business. Got rejected? That's emotional weightlifting for resilience. The moment you see stress as a tool, every obstacle becomes a free growth hack instead of a setback. When you become anti-fragile, every struggle secretly works in your favor. Train yourself to ask after every setback, what did this make me stronger at? That simple question rewires your brain to look for upgrades inside the chaos instead of focusing on the loss. Box breathing hack. When stressed, your body pumps cortisol and adrenaline, making you panic or freeze. Box breathing hacks your nervous system by slowing your heart rate and calming your brain, even in chaos. That's why Navy SEALs use it in combat. It's like pressing the calm mode button. It's a cheat code because you can override your body's panic response and stay sharp when others lose control. The ability to self-regulate under stress is what separates leaders from followers. With box breathing, you're no longer at the mercy of adrenaline. You become the one in control of your internal state. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. Repeat 3 to 5 minutes. Use it before exams, speeches, fights, or anytime you feel panic rising. It's like carrying an emotional reset button you can activate anytime. Control your breath, and you instantly control your mind. Practice it daily when you're calm, so it becomes automatic when you're under pressure. That way, when chaos hits, your body already knows how to switch back to focus mode. Micro-exposure training. Hardships feel unbearable only because you're not used to them. Just like you build calluses on your hands, you can build mental calluses by exposing yourself to small doses of discomfort every day. This conditions your nervous system to stay calm when bigger storms hit. It's a cheat code because you're building hidden armor that makes life's shocks feel lighter than they really are. Most people avoid discomfort at all costs, which is why they're unprepared when real adversity comes. By choosing your own controlled struggles, you train your brain to stop overreacting to stress. This is how you build unshakable calm. Start with small discomforts. Cold showers, walking in the rain, fasting for a few hours, or silence without your phone. These little challenges toughen your mind. Later, when life throws real chaos at you, you'll notice it feels easier because your brain has already been training. Small daily discomforts prepare you for life's biggest battles. Think of it like mental weightlifting. Each small discomfort is a rep. The more reps you collect, the stronger your mental armor becomes when life tests you with something big. The 40% rule, Navy SEAL code. Your brain is wired to protect you from danger, so it creates a false wall long before your real limit. Navy SEALs discovered that when you think you're finished, you've only tapped about 40% of your potential. The other 60% is locked behind mental resistance. This is a cheat code because it exposes the lie your brain tells you and lets you access hidden reserves of strength. Most people never realize they're operating far below capacity, which is why they plateau so early. The 40% rule forces you to recognize that exhaustion is often just a mental illusion, not a physical reality. Once you break that barrier once, your confidence in every area of life skyrockets. Next time you feel like stopping, whether it's in the gym, at work, or studying, tell yourself, this is just the 40% mark. Push just a little further, even 10 to 20% more. Over time, you'll rewire your brain to see struggle not as the end, but as the doorway to hidden energy reserves. This mindset separates those who quit early from those who break limits. You don't have to double your effort, just stretch slightly past your comfort line. Each time you push that little extra, your real limit moves further, and soon, the impossible starts looking normal. Emotional distance switch. Emotions are useful, but they often cloud judgment when stakes are high. By stepping outside of your own head, You instantly think clearer and avoid decisions you'll regret. It's like flipping a switch from emotional player to calm coach. It's a cheat code because it lets you trade raw reaction for clarity and control in heated moments. Most people sabotage themselves because they act in the heat of emotion instead of pausing. By creating emotional distance, you buy yourself space to think, which is often the difference between chaos and control. When you're angry, sad, or panicking, pause and ask, if my best friend was in this situation, what would I tell them? This perspective shift detaches you from the emotional storm. You'll find solutions faster and react with wisdom, not impulse. The ability to step back is the difference between reaction and mastery. You can also practice writing down your feelings in third person. Example, John feels angry because. This simple shift instantly lowers the intensity and helps you think like an advisor, not a victim. The next step only trick. Big goals feel impossible because the brain fixates on the entire mountain instead of the next step. That overwhelm kills momentum. By shrinking your focus to the very next action, you bypass fear and trick your brain into moving forward. It's a cheat code because it transforms paralyzing mountains into bite-sized, winnable battles. Most people never start because they overestimate what's required to succeed. By simplifying the path, you rob procrastination of its power and make progress feel inevitable. This is how massive achievements are quietly built. Break everything down into micro actions. Don't think I need to write a book. Think I'll write 1 page. Don't think I'll have to run 5 miles. Think I'll tie my shoes and start. Once you begin, momentum takes over, and what felt impossible slowly dissolves into progress. Great victories are built from 1,000 tiny next steps. Every small win releases dopamine, which makes you crave the next step. Stack enough of these micro wins, and you'll wake up one day realizing you've already climbed the mountain. The perspective shift cheat code. Life itself is neutral. It's the meaning you give events that decides whether you suffer or grow. Change the label, and the same experience can either break you or build you. That's why some people see failure as defeat, while others see it as training. It's a cheat code because by changing the story, you change your power over reality itself. When you master perspective, the world stops controlling you. You control how the world feels. The same storm that drowns one person can teach another how to sail. This makes reframing one of the most powerful mental weapons you can carry. Catch negative labels and replace them. Instead of I failed, say I learned what doesn't work. Instead of this pain is unbearable, say this pain is sculpting me. Reframing doesn't remove the challenge, but it changes how your brain processes it, turning stress into strength. Reframing is the cheat code that transforms pain into power. With practice, you'll start reframing instantly in real time, turning setbacks into fuel before negativity even sets in. Over time, your default lens becomes one of strength, not suffering. The Navy SEAL Win the Morning Code. Momentum compounds like interest. One small win at the start of the day rewires your brain to expect success and builds discipline that spills into everything else. That's why SEALs say, make your bed. It's not about the bed, it's about building victory momentum. It's a cheat code because stacking early wins builds unstoppable confidence for the rest of the day. The first decision of your morning sets the tone for every decision after. If your day starts with discipline, order, and control, it creates a domino effect that makes everything else easier to conquer. This tiny ritual is a secret multiplier for success. Start your day with one intentional victory. Make your bed perfectly. Do 20 push-ups, meditate 5 minutes, or write 1 page. These small wins stack confidence early, so when bigger challenges appear later in the day, you've already built the mindset of a winner. Win the morning, and you quietly take control of the entire day. Choose a morning win that aligns with your bigger goals, so it doesn't just build discipline, it builds momentum in the direction you actually want to grow.